Hello, the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's Sporking News Podcast, The Dumb Saturday. The Wednesday crew's taking over because Scott's still sick and he's a baby, so he's tucked in bed right now. His wife's talking down to him. He's drinking milk. So he's unable to be here. And I'm not on camera because there are a bunch of teenagers in the house where I'm staying having a party. So there's no way that's going to happen. There's no way I can stream there. But
and if people saw you in your car, they would realize how short you are. So.
I am not that. I listen. I am a very tall, 5'6" man. Okay, I don't enjoy this. All right, shaming. This short shaming that's going on. All right. No, not everyone's a Sasquatch, Slender. All right, not everyone's a freaking 6'8" seaman. Okay, whatever you are.
I am all of those things.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Whatever platform you are on, Rumble, YouTube, please hit that like button, share out the link, tell your friends. It's a great crew of people, great channel, wonderful shows going on all week. And before we hail the chat, I'm going to introduce my panel. And first off, I would like to introduce Tina Bojan, the producer of this wonderful show, and tell everybody in the audience what they can, the different shows that we have on this channel during the week, because you're on most of them.
Oh gosh, yes. We're doing all kinds of fun stuff on Sporking News Podcast. On Monday nights, we do a Spork of Ice and Fire, formerly known as the Stream at the Crossroads, where we talk all things The Song of Ice and Fire and Blood, regarding George R. R. Martin and the TV series resulting from his fascinating writing. Then on Wednesday nights, we do the Wednesday Dump, and this is the crowd that's usually there on the Wednesday Dump. And then, of course, here on Saturdays, we have our lovely talking random, thinking random, whatever it is that Scott remembers to type in to the what do you call it? Those things, the thumbnails. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. I definitely stream brain, been on for a little long today. But tonight, like I said, with the Wednesday Dump True is taken over, and we've got some pretty fun articles and topics to chat about.
Hey, would you do me a favor, Tina, and bring up Lil Wayne's chat for us, please?
Lil Wayne's chat.
Lil Wayne, yes, thank you, Lil Wayne. I appreciate you. I stand with you, brother. I stand right beside you, and I ain't looking down at you. We're shoulder to shoulder. All right, bro. So thank you very much. Next up is the 6'8" Slender Dad. How you doing, Slender?
I would stand shoulder to shoulder with you, but that would, what's the quote? Slaughtering all your men has left me with a terrible cramp in my thighs, so I'm afraid there'll be no kneeling today.
That's really effed up. I would, if I stood up straight, I would kind of be. I would look at your shoulder,
I would stand elbow to shoulder with you.
I will accept that. I feel. How you doing, one man show? Good to see you. Does height really matter? Yes, and so does size. No matter what she says, trust me, I've been dumped. So, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. What interesting topics do we have on the agenda, Miss Bojan?
Oh, let's see. We have, we're going to learn a little bit about one of our Democratic senators, Mr. Bob Menendez, and what he and his wife have recently been charged with.
Is that the one that got filled up in the theater?
No.
Oh, it's a whole other one. Okay.
Yeah,
because I like her.
Other one. Yeah. Oh
okay.
No, she's pretty banging looking too, body wise. Yeah. And then we're going to see a short little article on from Cosmopolitan about the new Percy Jackson and the Olympians TV series that's coming out.
Right.
Then a nice little palate cleanser on Ryan Reynolds. He's going to be receiving a very special award, which is awesome. And then lastly, we can scroll through a very awesome article ranking Denzel Washington's movies from worst to best.
All right, cool. Let's have some fun and try and change Scott's channel with mediocre entertainment. Tina, would you be so kind as to introduce and say hi to the chat?
Absolutely. The first one in today is Mr. Keith Howard. How are you? Hi, everybody. And after Keith, we have a one-man show. Greetings and salutations as usual. Good to hear from you, sir. And as always, the lovely,
Sherry.
beautiful Sherry. I would sing to you, but my voice is really, 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 really not good. I mean, they put me in the choir way in the back and told me to whisper, so,
Okay.
it's one of those things where like everybody had to be in the choir, but
Just
Uh-huh.
harmonize, but harmonize quietly.
Quietly.
Exactly. Exactly. Then one of our faithful followers, Mr. Keely Chow, is also here. Good to see you again. And we've got a lot of folks that actually just jumped over from the Rogue Entertainment chat. Keely was one of them. And we have Mr. Papa Cotton also joining us from the other stream. And one of the guests we had on the other stream was Black Angus Reviews. Good to see you again.
Angus,
Also.
are you free? Are you free? If you want to jump up, let us know.
And then we have Released the McCracken, who was also on Rogue Entertainment just recently in the chats. And then got lost. Here we go, Mr. Jim Donegan. Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't want to say hello to the stream elements because they're there. And and again we see Zombie Box Reviews. Good to see you again so soon.
Manlet.
And oh, sorry.
No.
Manlet.
Damn, Andy, what word is that? I don't identify with that word. Okay,
That's like
not
a man, but like how you've got like chicken tenders, but then you've got like little chicken fingers, like a smaller version.
That's no. You know what? And I'm not. And first off, I'm not a bear, Slender, and I'm not an otter. I don't know what any of that meant. All right. Some progressive from Seattle said I look like a bear.
My friend, you are an otter.
Some progressive from Seattle said I was a baby bear. That's what she said. And then you called me an otter. I don't know what either of those terms mean, and I feel offended by them. Okay?
Well,
that's not fair.
Well, Mr. Stephen Walton, facts don't care about your feelings.
We also have our wonderful modest of all mods, Soul Assassin. And lastly, before we start our first article, the lovely and beautiful Bride of Slender. Glad to have you with us.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
I stand elbow to shoulder with her every day. So,
what? You don't height shame her, do you?
No, but she's a woman, and I go for the short girls. So,
well, see, well, you're saying like, wait, men can't be short? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's no. I feel devalued right now. Okay, I feel shamed. It's not my fault how I was born and how I feel and how tall I am. Okay. God. Manlet is the comics division. I think I'm taller than comics. All right. I never stood in the same space with him, but I'm pretty sure that I'm taller than comics division. All right. I'm a little bit taller than Shellback. Thank God. Because I just couldn't live that down. That would have been too much. I don't know. Angus, if you're free, let us know, man. You're welcome to come up.
And I was remiss in forgetting to say hello to all of our friends on Rumble. I don't have the stream up right now to see how many people, but I know we are also broadcasting on Rumble.
See, Bride of Slender says that you do height shame her. That's a thing, Slender. This is a thing.
No, she says that I do go for the short girls.
Are you a heightist?
Yes.
I stand shoulder to shoulder with you, Bride.
Would the Bride of Slender be the Bride of Slender if she was 6 feet tall? 6 foot?
Probably not. It wouldn't do it for me. I like to feel like I tower over her. I like the fact that when I hug her, I can rest my chin on top of her head.
Yeah. Do you like hug her, like pick her up, hug her, and like can you throw her? Can you toss her? Like is that the difference?
I mean, I'm not going to talk about that on stream. That's private.
Oh, I wasn't acting about those acts specifically. But fine. Let's see. All of this height talk is making me more averse to attending meetups. Well, you short. Look, come hang out with Walton. I'm the king of the little people. Come on over, and you can hang out with my crew. All right. And when people like Slender come over to shame us, we'll be like, God, what was that? I can't think of the freaking tale. When all those little people attack the giant. And like tied it down. Like that's what we'll do to Slender.
I would never be able to shame you, Walton. I couldn't find you in the crowd.
Now this might help you. You've met Culture, right? So comics and Culture are the same height. So
I have met Culture, and I am the same height as Culture. We're about the same height, to be honest. But I don't know what kind of shoes he was wearing at that time. I didn't look. Like, I don't look at man's shoes. So he could have been wearing platforms or something. I don't know. I question culture's, activities sometimes. I'm not directly, but I think that back kisses are required. I think when culture is engaging in personal man-to-man activities. You know what I mean? So, hi, everybody.
Culture is a big fan of big fan of hugs. So you have to be.
He is a big fan of hugs, and so is the Rogue Attraction guys. If you ever go to a meetup and see the Rogue Attraction, just take a moment to smell him. Just take it in. Like, I'm not saying be weird about it. I'm not saying like Biden sniff him. I'm just saying like just take in the experience. It's because his scent is also a part of that man hugging experience. So, Rogue Attraction, great guy. You'll notice him. He's kind of portly with a parrot on his shoulder.
And Little Wayne, yes, we usually do have a lot of fun on this stream, and most of the time that fun is making fun of our host tonight, Mr.
Right.
Stephen
And Scott's me. No, Scott. We're talking about Scott. Scott, we were trying to Scott. Look, Slender.
Yes, we also make fun of Scott too.
Which article are we going to go with first?
Well, I got to finish saying hello to the famous person in the chat, Mr. Mad Cheese Mill.
Mad, why are you not up here? We need you. Where are you? We need you.
Yeah, I'm driving, Mad.
Miss Martin gave us a sticker, so apparently she is enjoying all of the making fun of the host right now.
Oh, well, excellent. Well, thank you. Thanks, hon. Good to see you, Miss Martin Muses. How you been, sweetheart? It's been a long time.
Now, the lovely Sherry does tell us that she's not going to let us know who she is if she shows up to a meetup. However, Mad says that we will recognize you. So
but how would we not recognize Sherry? Like, everybody's memorized her face at this point. All your avatars are your face. Well, of course we would know who you were. Slender might not be able to see you because he only sees tall people. But, you can come over. You can hang out.
I mean, and for me, you just have to look to whoever's probably mostly wearing the Cubs jersey when they come to a meetup.
I was going to say, if I ever went to a meetup, I would just be hanging out with Bad Take Bojan, and we'd be talking about how we used to have great teams in sports, and now they all suck.
Exactly. And if you have a spouse and you're not sure whether or not they, would have any fun, Mr. Bojan has promised to entertain all the wives of my nerd friends on YouTube.
All right.
So although we did not make that last October meetup, we were supposed to, but he was already going to make plans to hang out with Mrs. Culture Boss. So anybody else, bring the lovely women with you. Mr. Bojan has enjoyed all of his time entertaining the many women of.
We need to support that. Tina's a freaking unicorn. You want to know who Tina is? In a meetup, just look for the woman that's having to direct all the males. All right, because we don't know what we're doing. That's going to be Tina. She's the coordinator.
Yeah, it comes naturally with the OCD. But see, the lovely Sherry and I are the same height.
Slender wouldn't even see you.
No, they're women, so I would notice them. It's just you.
Oh, but I'd be invisible. Fine. Okay. You wouldn't see Culture, comics, none of us. We'd just walk around. Shellback. There is a whole host of very good, strong, intelligent, shortish men, okay? That exist.
Here's the thing. I would notice Culture because I respect a glorious beard. And he's got one of those. I mean, I don't know what you're bringing to the table, Walton. I just don't know what I'd notice.
See what when I meet Culture, what I want to do is like have somebody else kind of keep his attention, sneak up behind him and get one of those like obnoxious like ponytail holders, scrunchy things, and just like ball up his hair real quick in a ponytail. Because he swears that no men wear ponytails unless their job requires it.
Yeah, we have got to do that. Absolutely. We're going to put him in pigtails at 20,000. That's going down.
That would be awesome.
I almost always wear my hair in a ponytail just because if I don't, it gets in my face, and I don't like it in my face.
Well, understand that Culture is going to not call you. He's going to say you're like a metrosexual or something for that.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. All right. All right, as long as you can tuck it.
All righty. So shall we learn
I don't
what
know
it
how to
is
respond to
that
that.
I didn't know where I was going with that.
shall we learn what it is that Democratic Senator Bob Menendez has been indicted for? Here is the
Get
lovely
out of here.
question.
We caught one. We caught one.
Hold
That's
on, hold
great.
on. Before we get into the article, I want to ask a question. Is
Okay.
it just me, or does his face look too small for the head that it's on?
It truly is. It's truly. There was a scrunching that happened. He may
Like
be
he's got a
frowning.
tiny face.
No, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, I think if I mean, I've lost a considerable amount of weight at different points in my life, and it definitely does change the shape of your face drastically.
I mean,
So
like,
yeah.
I don't see like he doesn't look like Mr. Mackey. You know, like I don't think that's the head is that big. But
No, but
that's
it looks like the face should be ending here. So
he's definitely got a 5 head. You know, like that thing's talking to me. Yes. It's a big.
all righty, and here is Mr. Mad Cheesemo.
Oh,
So
thank God.
Hello.
Hi, Mad. We need you. Come in
Yeah.
here like Superman and save the whole show,
I come
please.
to you now in your hour of greatest need.
So be very stoic.
Oh, you're gonna be the straight man? That's no fun.
Yeah, I was gonna go with
This is-
Snyder's Superman. You know, Jesus.
How do you know that name?
all righty, so let's find out what Senator Bob has done. So
Who's
all
this?
righty, on this
It's a
is
politician.
a Democratic senator who has he and his wife have been charged with something. So we're trying to find out.
Oh,
On
Republican.
Friday. No, he's a Democrat.
What?
I know.
In the
that's
news.
why we're
I
very
guess
excited.
assumed when you said indicted.
Right.
So on Friday, Senator Bob Menendez of New Jersey and his wife Nadine Arslanian Mendez were indicted on bribery charges. The pair have been accused of receiving bribes in order to exert influence that benefited the nation of Egypt, as well as 3 local associates and businessmen, Wael Hannah, Jose Uribe, and Fred Dives, all of whom are listed as defendants in the case.
Wait. Egypt?
Yes.
So treason.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, I
A
mean,
little,
just a little.
Fucking treason.
Yeah. No, well, you know, we're downplaying it a little. This is a Democrat, all right? We're reporting truthfully here.
Exactly. So according to the Department of Justice, Menendez and his wife agreed to and did accept hundreds of thousands of dollars of bribes in exchange for using Menendez's power and influence as a senator to seek to protect and enrich Hannah, Uribe, and Dives, and to benefit the Arab Republic of Egypt. The bribes included cash, gold, payments toward a mortgage home, compensation for a low or no-show job, a luxury vehicle, and other things of value. So just
Dude,
a few.
I wish I could get people to pay my mortgage. That would make my life a
Dude,
lot
yes.
easier.
I'm guessing they didn't have an entire network of shell corporations to.
No, he didn't
Not
set
a lot
up
of them.
properly.
He
No, he
needed
definitely-
to start the Menendez Foundation.
Does he not have a coked out son that he could?
No.
Handling his business, right? Menendez allegedly provided sensitive U.S. government information, treason, and took other steps that secretly aided the government of Egypt and improperly advised and pressured an official at the United States Department of Agriculture for the purpose of protecting a business monopoly granted to Hannah by Egypt and used in part to fund the bribes being paid to Menendez via his wife.
If
He
he gets
allegedly
convicted, then right, like he can no longer serve as a senator.
Convicted.
That would be
I mean, you sure he's going to be convicted?
I mean, I sincerely doubt it. He's a fucking Democrat.
He's a
but
Democrat. Yeah, there's a
could
lot
be.
of corruption that goes on that side of the
I
aisle.
mean,
If any of this is true, he should not only be convicted, he should probably be hanged.
From a lamppost.
metaphorically.
Thank you, man. Yes, metaphorically. God, what is it with you vets?
I feel very strongly when it comes to acts of treason. Okay.
No, I understand that, but like we didn't see anything happen to Biden or anything, the Biden family when we found out about with the laptop, that information was never released. Like we hear these stories sometimes, but I doubt. Like I have no faith in the judicial system when it comes to holding politicians accountable for these types of acts.
Yeah, I have no faith in half of our government at this point, but I keep hoping and praying that one day we will make America great again.
Can we take bets on what the household food will be to fight ED?
What would? Yes, actually, I'm interested in that topic. What are you talking about?
The ads over on the side. Where is it?
This one right here.
I've done some research on this for no particular reason, but
I just want to
ginseng.
I just want to say that's not my screen share. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's not my browser.
Yeah, NSYNC is definitely a cure for ED. I'm with you on that one.
No, ginseng. The tea stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's what I meant too.
NSYNC helps though. It really does.
Yeah, because it's gonna be me.
And also,
it's gonna be me.
Red rice yeast is also very good because it lowers blood pressure. So it kind of helps balance all the other things that most people are taking that cause other issues. So, and you would think it's strange. Well, why would you want to lower blood pressure to increase, other things that require blood pressure? But it's all about balance.
Right.
Oh no, that's actually very true. I was pre-hypertensive for a while, and lowering my blood pressure helped a lot.
There you go.
Like, and it's for me, it's like if I get more than 200 pounds, my blood pressure starts to go up. So, certain other things start to not perform as well. So it's
tell us,
200, I can get the job done.
Tell us more about your penis, Slender. Like, do you get good erections now? Like, are you?
Yeah, like strong,
powerful. Like grunty. How would you describe it?
Well, like sometimes you look at it and you're just like, man, that thing could win a fight.
Yeah.
Against another penis?
against anything, man.
I instantly pictured a cage, and in this corner, erected at 6 inch.
We have Slender Dick.
That's a great nickname, Slender. Slender Dick. Ooh, that'll get the girls running.
So Mr. Bojan, I get to tell Mr. Bojan stories, and poor Matt has to sit through them now. So Mr. Bojan, one of his favorite things to do when I ask for, I'm like, hey honey, can you grab me like a ruler or tape measure or something? He goes, why? What are you trying to do? Well, I'm trying to figure out how big this picture frame is. He takes it, puts it right next to him, and goes, God, it's at least 18 inches. So it's kind of fun.
What?
I don't know where to go with that. We're talking about dicks, but.
Yeah, I'm not. He holds it right up to his waist, and like, yeah, I'd say about 8 inches. So, he's, you got to have a guy that's good things, because sometimes you just can't find the tape measure.
Bride of Slender, do you call him Slender Dick? Like, is that a thing in the house?
Does now.
Come here, Slender Dick.
The next time we're getting frisky, I'm gonna walk in and be like, "Let's get ready to rumble."
It's time. You gotta do the jump and everything.
And to answer Brahma Bill, well, I did it. I've never said Brahma Bill, and I just did it now, even though you accused me of saying it before. Brahma Bill.
Oh, Brahma Bill, that's so good.
Yeah. But it's not that things have gone away. It's that the best Scott streams are the streams without Scott. So we gotta have fun while the boss is away.
Yeah. Brahma, if you want to jump on, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you want to Brahma, if you want to get on this show, we're just talking about dicks. You're welcome to come on into the panel and talk. And that isn't where we've started with this, but that's kind of where it's gotten to.
Well, Soul Assassin, why does your avatar look like a anime Thrawn?
I thought it was a vampire.
I'd say it looks like a zombie Thrawn.
Thrawn? Isn't that his name?
Thrawn, you had it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then fucking tell your voice. I wouldn't say face because I can't your voice, like to laugh, you fucking dicks.
Well, to finish up this absolutely lovely article, Mr. Menendez, or sorry, Senator Menendez, has also alleged to have sought to disrupt a criminal investigation and a prosecution undertaken by the New Jersey Attorney General's office related to Uribe and his associates, and recommended that President Biden nominate a U.S. attorney for the District of New Jersey who could be influenced by Menendez with respect to the federal crime prosecution of
How is
Biden.
Biden gonna fucking pick anything when he poops himself? How's he gonna? How's that dementia laden? How's it? All he wants is ice cream. All Biden wants is ice cream.
Has been in office. He has not made a single fucking decision. Okay, his cabinet runs it, and he didn't pick his cabinet.
I've never seen a president fall upstairs more times than I have our sitting president.
Well, at least he didn't embarrass himself in front of the Israel prime minister.
No, you're right. There's that. Jesus.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, he kind of did.
Or in front of the Pope.
Does somebody have this up but muffled? Does somebody have it playing on their phone underneath a pillow?
No, I can hear that too. It
Check.
ain't me.
Check.
You know who it is.
Who is it?
Who is it?
It's you, Walton. We can see you
What?
fucking...
What did I do?
We can see the meter deflection, man.
Yeah, you have it
wiener-
playing somewhere.
Wiener deflection? What are you talking about?
Meter.
Oh. So we learned 2 things about Walton today.
3.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. No, listen, I'm not a bear. I'm not an otter. I don't know what those terms mean,
Otter.
and those
He's
are
an
not
otter.
me.
Bitch, how the fuck are you going to say I'm not a bear, not an otter, and like, but I don't know what those terms mean? What the fuck?
No, I didn't know.
Otter is a
know.
very specific thing. I don't know what it is, but I know it's gay.
It's very gay, and I'm
Okay.
neither of those gay things.
Man, I will
and-
give you the definition, okay?
Okay.
An
Oh.
otter is apparently just like a bear, but smaller.
Oh, Walton.
Yeah.
What? No, what? No. And I didn't say dick until you just brought up dick.
It kind of reminds me of the fucking, oh man, I can't believe I fucking Return of the Jedi, the fucking Ewoks. Kind of reminds me
What?
of Ewok, right? That would
No.
be a...
Oh no.
I'm not that short. What? And I don't have that much hair. I'm not that hairy. Okay.
No, I'm
I
just
have a
saying a
smattering.
tiny bear would be an Ewok.
So we're back to otter then. You're an otter.
I'm
Yeah.
not. You know what? I'm not. I don't. Any of these. I don't agree. I don't know. No, I'm a pagan man. All right.
That makes you an otter.
I'm a pagan man?
Yeah. I'm a pagan man.
You're a pegging man.
No. There's too many letters in what you said. No, I'm a pagan man. Pegging.
Pegging.
No,
Pegging.
not pegging. No,
You're
not
just
pegging,
dropping the
pegging.
G.
No, it's spelled different. There's 2 different things. I'm a pagan man.
You're a pagan. You're a pagan man.
Man,
Yeah.
with streams like this, who needs topics? We're good.
I'm a
Exactly.
pagan man.
No,
Yes.
Marby dog.
He's just
No.
dropping the G.
No, it's not even spelled the same. No, this is 2 different things. This is
Yeah, well, it's pronounced the same.
I'm a manlet. No, Andy, stop spreading that shit. I don't like that
Ooh,
word. It's
what's
not
a
very
manlet?
masculine. I don't know, but it's not very masculine.
Oh, but a pagan man is more masculine?
Yeah, it's tough.
Yes,
Pegging
Ryder
the
Slender, that is what
night
we are
away.
trying to clarify.
It's a pagan. No, it's an pagan. Oh God.
Oh, so it's just more southern. I'm a pagan man.
Here's the thing, Walton. It's pagan. It's a long A. Like,
Yeah, I said
Not
that.
He has no problem. He has no problem with the A, and I understand. I don't understand.
But I don't understand. You're Chiola triggering my fifis. What are we talking about next? And it's not
All right,
dicks.
well,
All right, no more
well,
no more
well,
dick.
we have
jokes.
two-
Pitching otter.
We have two
What the
questions today.
It would be a
Yes,
pegging otter.
Unfortunately, Little Wade, yes, Bob Saget did die probably about a year ago.
Yeah,
It was very sad. He collapsed in his hotel room, hit his head, supposedly, but apparently, according to the autopsy reports, that he would have had to basically been hit by a baseball bat or a very large truck in order to receive the trauma to his head that he received. But of course, no formal investigation was ever opened against what had happened because he supposedly
Did he
died
say
alone
anything
in
about
his
the
hotel room.
Clintons before that happened?
I don't know, because he was in the middle of a tour in Florida. It was like a 2 or 3 day set of shows at the same place. So I don't know.
Dude, Brahma, you should totally come in here and help us figure out what flavor of gay Walton is.
What? No, that's not his thing. It's not my thing. Nobody's doing that thing.
I guess pictured
He's
him.
a bull.
Remember Fun Dip, where you would have all those different packets?
Yeah.
And I could see them all different variations of gay, and he's like, which one do I like? And just licking the stick, dipping the stick and licking the stick.
Dude, Walton, you're a gay Lunchable.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I am not gay.
You scared away Brahma Bull.
Somebody throw that bull a link. We need a bull on the panel.
And yes, Solus has to see we can finally get some more merchandise for.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, pitching otter. What the fuck?
Yeah, I like a
what are you
pegging
talking
otter
about?
better.
I don't like either of those. That doesn't sound anything like me. I'm a tough guy, 5'6". I'm tough. All right, and don't discount that. Don't listen to the peg. Don't listen to Slender Dick.
I've never heard anything more believable than I'm a tough guy, 5'6". I'm a tough guy.
I am. I'm a very reasonable height. Okay, for like an American male. All right, Mad.
I wasn't even talking about your height.
That's below the average.
That's not below. That's not below average.
I believe average is 5'7".
Yeah, I think I gotta look it up. We gotta find out. Average.
Please.
Yeah, I don't know what
height.
Yeah, I thought it was 5'9" for men and 5'5" for women.
Yeah, it's 5'9" for men. You are
I didn't know
it's
the average.
You're way below average.
I am so not below average.
Yes.
What?
I mean, yes, math would say otherwise.
I'll understand.
You're the one that brought it up. Well, anyway, that was an interesting article.
Yes. Well, we have to stop talking about dicks before we move on to the next article.
You never have to stop talking about dicks.
I mean, as long as it keeps the conversation moving.
Alrighty, I swear. We are going to chat just a little bit about the new TV series.
Do not give a shit.
Percy Jackson and the Olympian teaser trailer gives viewers another look at a new adaptation. So,
are there
wait,
gonna
what?
be more,
Hold on.
like, mythical dicks?
Hold on, pull it back up. Percy Jackson and the Olympians teaser trailer gives views another big look at. When did we start calling people views?
That's all you are, dude. You're a number. You're a view.
You're a fucking view?
Yep.
You are a statistic, sir.
Yes.
Well, see, you no longer have to pass English composition in order to graduate pretty much at any level of schooling. So
Did they just say fuck it to editors?
Viewers, fans.
Dude, editors have been failing for over a decade now.
Is there no one that goes, let me do a quick scan of your fucking article before you post it? Looks good here.
Yeah, the very first thing that should have been in the editor's notes was, this title is confusing. Please reword.
Well, that didn't happen. So you're a view. And I think that's apt because they don't care about your opinion. They just want your view.
Exactly. Now here's our lovely stars here. There's a couple of issues. They race swapped Annabeth.
Get out of here! No, they didn't.
They also race swapped this guy whose name I forget. And I
Percy?
do like. No, this is Percy Jackson.
No, that's a lesbian.
Yeah, is Percy transgender now? What happened?
This kid is really good. He was in that movie The Adam Project with Ryan Reynolds.
Who gave him the ant haircut? You know, the single ant haircut?
Right, like she smokes Pall Malls.
He had shorter haircut here. But his name is, and he's one of those kids who have like 2 last names. His name is Walker Scobell. So a little weird.
And
But anyway.
and Ryan Reynolds is in this, huh?
No, not
Ryan
in this. Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds was in no, Walker got his big start in the Adam Project movie with
It wasn't
Ryan
bad.
Reynolds.
Oh, okay.
It was really cute. So let's take a look at this. Get ready to transport back to your middle school years because Percy Jackson and the Olympians is getting its own adaptation on Disney. Well, for my kids, it was. The 5-book
Dude, I was
fantasy.
practically 30 when Percy Jackson became a thing.
I know, but the books are so good. The 5 fantasy young adult series was written by author Rick Riordan, who will serve as producer for the upcoming show. The series was formally picked up by Disney Plus, and we know Disney Plus does everything right, and was teased way back in 2020. But Rick confirmed the news nearly 2 years later with a Twitter announcement. Here's the lovely Rick Riordan.
Wait. So this
Is that a woman?
It's a show, and it's a Disney Plus show?
It's a Disney Plus TV series. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb, having not watched it and planning to never watch it, but I bet it sucks.
Well, the film adaptations did suck, to be perfectly honest. So I have my fingers crossed about this. Annabeth, I'm not happy with the cast. Grover, it wasn't crazy. But because they're not a bunch of very attractive kids. Like at least in the movies, the kids were all,
You call them
And
ugly kids?
Percy Jackson isn't black.
No, Percy Jackson isn't black, was never black, but he was always.
I mean, that's a black ass name, Percy Jackson.
Really? Damn, man.
No.
What do you think he'd be like a boxer?
What?
These kids,
No.
These kids are demigods. They're all from the.
I think he'd
Roman
make
Oh,
great
so he
wars.
couldn't be black then. Is that what you're saying, Tina?
No, I said they're all from the Greece and Roman pantheon. So,
I'm looking at him now.
really white.
Yeah, 2 of those people do not look Greek or Roman.
Yeah, well, Annabeth was white, and I don't remember in the books what nationality Grover was, but in the movies he was black. So
His name is Groger.
his name Grover.
Grogu?
Grover.
What the hell?
Grover,
Like
like the
Grover,
president.
Yes.
No, like the Muppet.
Oh man, Grover is one of those
Grover.
so common Indian names you remember.
Well, that's why it was an easy race swap.
Well, for those who are excited about Disney Plus shows,
No one is excited about
Who
Disney
picked
Plus
this
shows.
topic?
Are people out there
This is what
excited about Disney Plus?
when Scott gets sick, guess who picks the articles?
Yeah, we did.
Ooh, we should have
Exactly.
discussed these more.
Right?
Well, I
You
will not
don't
subject
like-
you to the rest of the article then, but anyone who's interested, the show does premiere in December.
Well, okay, I don't want to just like throw it off the lineup.
Yes,
though.
you do. Yes, you-
So Tina,
Yes, sir.
what are you excited about?
I really enjoyed the Percy Jackson books, basically anything that Rick Riordan has written. And my sons, they were a big part of them growing up in middle school and high school reading the books. And I'm excited to see another adaptation, and hopefully this one won't suck. Because I wasn't
Why do
crazy
you
about the
think
movies.
it won't though?
You know what? We'll go back up a little bit.
Sure,
You know
sure,
what bothers me about this touchdown savings is because they don't. Oh, it went away then, but they actually don't broadcast the games in 4K.
You're going on. You're looking at ads right now and
Yes.
finding them more interesting.
Yes.
Than the article.
I would like to say I might check this out because I like characters, pagan
Oh.
characters. So I'm looking forward to it.
Hey. I need to introduce someone very important. Zombie Box Review.
Zombie!
Oh,
Hey.
zombie!
Hey, Andy.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can.
Hello?
All right. Well,
So-
that's
Well, now we
that's
can hear you.
established.
Can you
We
hear
can hear
us?
you, but you might not be able to hear us.
No, but the thing is, and I feel like maybe you guys will be able to relate, but one of my favorite books that Stephen King wrote, because I don't like most of his books, was Dreamcatcher.
Oh, what a great movie!
The movie was absolutely fucking terrible. I'm sorry.
Amazing.
It was terrible.
Preach it in
And-
the head.
Generally, I just expect that if I really like the book and they're adapting it for screen, it's gonna suck by comparison to the book.
By the way, Dreamcatcher, even Stephen King is like, yeah, that's one of my worst books. I was so high on fucking opioids when I was writing it.
You know what? That helped him, though, because it didn't have all the Stephen King rambling prose that his other books have, where he just goes off on a topic that has nothing to do with the story and writes it for the next 4 chapters.
And goat legs.
Those drugs kept him on topic.
Well, that's where the shit weasel comes from, because he was constipated.
Shit weasel. What?
Yeah, shit weasels are a big part of Dreamcatcher.
Okay.
Yeah, check out the movie. Morgan Freeman's in it.
Oh, I like Morgan Freeman.
Well, Morgan
Donnie.
Freeman is the worst character in the movie.
Donnie
when you
Wahlberg's
compare him
in
to
it?
the character in the book.
Donnie Wahlberg? Are we talking about like singing Donnie? Like singing Donnie?
What? No, not
What
Donnie
era?
and his sister from the 1940s, you fucking old fuck. No,
Okay,
Donnie
my bad.
Wahlberg, the brother of Mocky Mock.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I know what that is. I understand.
Did you really mean Donnie and whatever her name was? They had a TV show?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What's wrong? I don't understand.
One man show, that's just mean. Don't say that kind of stuff about Tina.
Strained carrot?
Oh my God.
I can handle it.
Mm.
All right.
Oh, shit, I just got it. I thought he was talking about
Baby
penises. I'm
food.
like,
It's fucking baby food.
well, I instantly was thinking penis, and I'm like, I don't know how that...
Why, because I have a penis?
Yeah, that's why it was so confusing to me. Hey, Jane. Perfect
Aside
timing.
From the lovely
Hi,
Jane.
Jane.
Bride of Splendor, another woman of grace and class, Miss Jane Theory, is talking to us about new Percy Jackson is one of the worst casting decisions I've ever seen. I like Walker Scobell. I think he's cute. He's funny.
Where'd
But I would
Andy
never-
go?
I think Andy had some audio issues and will likely.
Yeah,
be joining
I
us
don't think
shortly.
he could hear us, so he dropped.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, are we done with the Percy Jackson thing?
Yeah, we can absolutely be done with the Percy Jackson.
What was next? Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds is next.
What did he do?
He's an
He's
actor.
been in he's an actor, yeah. He's been in a couple things.
That
I
you
was
know,
recently.
that's pretty
I'm okay
appropriate
with
because both of them only played one character for most of their career.
I was recently told that man had a punchable face. Do you agree with that, Mad? Like, if you saw Ryan Reynolds, would you punch him?
Well, why would I go around punching people in general?
I'm just asking. No, I'm just saying, like, if like, you know, if
I'm
is his
just gonna-
face
You
punchable?
who said he
If-
had a punchable face?
I mean, if there's a punchable face, it would be on a woman, right? If I'm gonna punch a face.
Okay, and Walton, before you besmirch my good
Thank
name,
you, Jane.
I have to defend myself. I said that Ryan Reynolds has that smug face that is very punchable. Now he doesn't
Mhm.
always deploy it, but he's got a very good smug face.
I think he is charming. In all of his roles, for the most part, I think he's great.
Mm.
Robin Williams was Robin Williams for most of his career. I think he was amazing in Good Will Hunting. We can all still hear ourselves there, Walton.
Oh, sorry.
Just put the pillow back over it on whatever you're playing.
What are you talking about? I had to move something. That's all I did.
Yeah, you accidentally moved the pillow. That's you. How do you not hear it? It's so muffled. Okay, ignore me. That's fine. Anyways, anybody else has anything to say about Ryan Reynolds?
I don't disagree with your assessment. I also don't disagree with Brahmabul's assessment. Although, if he wanted to make that assessment, he could always come in here and talk about it with us.
Oh, I liked him as Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, though. That he was pretty good Jack Ryan.
He did do a pretty good job.
Not as good as Harrison Ford,
What was the one
but
about
a different era.
The Arab Spring that John Krasinski was in?
Oh, you're talking about 13 Hours.
Yeah, that
He
was
was
an amazing
really good in
fucking
that.
movie.
Yeah. I don't know if he's always himself.
No, I think he's decent. I think he
Yeah.
has a little bit more range than a lot of modern actors.
Yeah. He doesn't always just look at the camera and smirk. That's
So
an
do we
office
want to?
joke.
So do we want to hear anything else about Ryan Reynolds? And
He won an award that we've never heard of.
the Robin Williams Legacy of Laughter Award.
Oh, he's okay. The 11th annual
11th annual. So
Revels and
it's
Revelations.
Has it been 11 years since Robin Williams died?
No, the award has only been offered for let's see. I don't think it's been offered for the whole 11 years.
No. Who else won?
Each year and honor the late actor by his children. Billy Crystal, Whoopi Goldberg, Ben Stiller, who I don't know who the Smith family is.
The Smith family.
Levy. And
wait. You mean to tell me Whoopi Goldberg is funny?
Well, I mean Robin
Eddie.
Williams, Robin, Billy, and Whoopi go back really far with
yeah, but he's dead.
Comic relief stuff from the 1980s.
His opinion shouldn't matter on this award.
Yeah, and Whoopi hasn't been funny for at least 2 decades.
I don't.
I agree,
that
Jane.
one.
About John David Washington. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But I am excited to see the creator.
So who is John David Washington? Help me remember. What's he been in?
He's going to be in the creator. He was in Black Klansmith.
Yep.
He was in Inception. Nope. He was in the fucked up one where they're like, don't worry about how this shit works. With all the time bullshit. Christopher Nolan movie. Loop. Nope. Tenet. Just came up with it on my own. No, Tenet.
The one with Batman?
Yeah, that's the one I forgot.
Jane.
That's what I forgot. Tina was Batman. That's the Christopher Nolan movie I forgot. Was Batman.
Oh no, as in he was in Tenet with Batman, as in Robert Pattinson.
Oh no, Jane, that movie is bad. Tenet. Oh. They legit. In the movie he asked like, so how does all this shit work? And the lady goes, don't worry about it. Moving on. It was the most blatant fucking lampshading I've ever seen.
Well, we have a raid to thank Damaj and I for. So,
yeah.
Hello, Lady Marine.
Thank you. Tenet is outstanding, Gene. You went from I like that movie to it's outstanding. Oh man, you tripled down so quickly.
Well, to close out our Ryan Reynolds article, we're just saying that all the funds that are raised are to help support high school program aiding teens and providing resources for mental health. So
he's also Denzel's kid.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want proceeds to be going to programs, because those programs will probably try to gender affirm my kids at this point.
By the way, the Smith family, was that including Peta? Not Peta. What's his wife name? Pinta?
Yes,
Jada?
Will and Jada Pinkett Smith. Yeah, the whole.
But it said the family. So we're including fucking Your Eyes Are Mirrors. What's his fucking name?
Yes, Jaden.
Yeah, and I whip my hair back and forth. That sounds like kind of catchy.
It included all 3 children, one of who I didn't even know existed: Trey, Jaden, and Willow.
Oh boy!
All 5 of them together won the award.
I loved how that was cool. And then when they asked how does that work, they went, don't worry about it.
Hello, Mr. Brahma.
Hey, how's it going?
Brahma.
Hello.
Hello, Matt.
Well, you're here just in time for either more jokes about Steven's height, more dick jokes, or to discuss the best Denzel Washington movies ranked.
Oh, dude, we should bring it all around into like one topic. Steven, how tall is your dick?
And how many times has it starred in a Denzel movie?
If your dick was a Denzel character, what character would it be for what movie?
Oh,
My first thought was the hurricane because it's been pinned up for so long.
Ooh, mine would be Training Day.
Oh.
Man on
We're
fire.
in some serious trouble, Jane. That's all I gotta say.
In my younger years, maybe.
Yes.
I'm just working hard trying to keep Scott monetized.
So anyway, so we going.
Threw monetization out the window like long time ago. Come on now.
Tell you what, we can just not delete, but we can X out of this tab if they don't have Glory in the top 5. Period.
Well, they're ranking the top 50.
Okay,
So
well that should cover Glory.
Denzel's got
Yeah,
50 movies.
Nobody cares about those last 20 though.
Right? I'm not going through all 50. Can we skip up to 25 or some shit? No, actually go through, but yeah, because maybe they have some listed too.
I'll go through them slowly, but we don't have to talk about them all. How's
yeah,
that?
but with with a pace, slowly, but with a pace.
Okay, Heart Condition. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Keep going.
Yeah, though I do like Bob Hoskins. Rest
Yeah,
in peace.
I thought he was great in Mario Brothers.
Yeah,
Virtuosity. I remember that one. That's with Russell Crowe's the bad guy, right?
No idea.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
Russell Crowe.
That's Russell Crowe.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't care.
Carbon Copy. This
Nope, skip it.
Never saw.
Nope.
The Book of Eli.
I liked it till the end. They're like, look, now the girl's gonna do it. Gross.
I didn't really like it that much. It was weird.
Hey,
Hey,
little
how you
Chad.
doing, little Chad?
Little Chad,
Hey.
what's up?
Alrighty, our next one, The Bone Collector. This wasn't
Sucked.
bad.
It wasn't good. It had a girl being a detective. The only thing
That's
that made it
true.
more realistic is that a paraplegic was better at it.
So one of my favorite westerns of all time is the 1960s, The Magnificent Seven.
Mhm.
Yul Brynner's in it. I think he's fucking amazing in that movie. It's a classic for a reason. It's so good. And as far as remakes go, I actually like this remake a lot.
I thought it was good
I liked
because
it.
it had a lot of people who had charisma,
Yeah.
which is important. You got Chris Pine on the, and you got
What's his name? Big guy.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, no, the guy to the left, all the way to
Ethan
the
Hawke.
left.
Oh, this one?
That one, yeah. He's Kingpin, but he's if you're
He's so
Vincent
good in this.
D'Onofrio.
Oh.
Vincent
Yeah.
D'Onofrio. That's
Yeah,
it. How did I go
Vincent
blank on it?
D'Onofrio. Yeah.
Who's this? I don't.
Random guy.
I like him though.
He's
Yeah, he
in
was good.
Okay to see.
plenty of stuff. Yeah.
I really like the Native American kid too. I don't know whatever happened to him. He didn't say a lot, didn't have a lot, but whenever he was on, you were fixated on him. I thought he was very charismatic. I thought he was great.
The weakest link in that movie was actually the villain. It was what creepy looking. He's a brother of something, like he's one of those ones where it's an acting family.
Yeah.
But he wasn't like when he's on screen opposite like Denzel Washington and all the rest of them. He just does not. He can't hold up.
Yeah. This should be way higher. You can't tell me.
Yeah,
Well, we should.
I mean,
Shall we see
if
what's
Virtuosity isn't a top 5, this list is trash.
Okay, well, I got some bad news for you. That was number 48 or 49,
Exactly.
What? I mean, Ricochet's got to at least be top 15.
right? Fallen
what
better
the
be in
hell
top
is the
5.
Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3.
It was
So
a
I've seen this
remake.
one too.
Remake.
Yeah.
Wasn't it a Subway movie? Like they.
Yeah, it was a Subway, but not like Money Train.
Ugh.
No,
Another
on.
Subway movie.
with
I do like the one where he's a train conductor with the out of control train.
Yeah,
how is
Freightliner
Courage
or
Under
something.
Fire 43?
43, that
How,
seems
how
very
many were
low.
on the list? Like how many? Was
50.
this? All right, that's bullshit list then. Like his
Dude,
performance
how
in
do I
this is
get the
great.
feeling that all the ones with strong political messaging?
Wind
are
River is a great
at the
movie,
top?
Did they put Manchurian Candidate on the low end? They better have.
Not yet. We haven't seen it yet.
Oh shit.
Another list. This is the first list we've done.
No. Well,
Alrighty. So besides For Queen and Country, never seen that one.
The
Preacher's
Wife.
Never
Dumb.
seen it.
I mean,
Grandmother
this
loved
one,
it.
You can take it or leave it. I mean, this is paint by numbers. Courtney
Dude, Lil
Vance was
Chad, we
actually
cannot
the
get this deep into every title. We're trying to get to the
Yeah,
good shit.
come on.
All right, fine.
Sorry.
Power.
Never seen
Don't even
it.
remember it.
What
Won't even
kind of
say
power?
a word then. Whatever.
Man,
I haven't seen
it's
any of
too
these.
much power.
Heidi Quinn. I haven't seen a single one of these movies.
No, I haven't heard of half of these movies.
No, haven't even heard of this.
And they're
one.
putting this shit above Virtuosity, which
in
is
Magnificent
awesome.
Seven.
And Magnificent Seven.
The little
It's a
things.
girl movie.
like
It was so
because he's
fucking
older.
boring. I've seen it. It came out on HBO Max. It was It was so boring.
I guarantee you they're going to have Fences top 10 and some of the newer stuff.
Well, we won't. Oh, I love Two Guns, dude.
Two
I
Guns
thought that
was
movie was
fun.
great.
Him and
I
Mark
want
Wahlberg
Four
were
Guns.
fun in that movie.
I want Four Guns.
I thought because it came out around the same time, Smoking Aces was a better one. But
They weren't
36.
close to being
Fuck
the
you,
same.
list. This list can kiss my ass.
Yeah, this list is kind of weird.
Ricochet is fantastic. It has the villain on it
Sorry.
is actually John Lithgow. And
Oh
he-
yeah.
and he
Love
is
him.
and he was
Love
he was so crazy in it. Like they do that scene where they tape phone books to the guys in prison so they can fight and won't leave bruises.
Man, Jane Theory
Wait,
is
no, that's not
disagreeing
why.
with everything that is being asserted on this podcast
Yeah.
right now.
Ricochet. Wait a second.
No,
I
she
think
agreed
I
with Two
gave-
Guns.
I saw on the earlier chat she said Tenet was amazing and Ricochet was dumb. This is not a good look.
How you doing, Deej? All right, so sorry, Ricochet. Our next one on the list, License to Kill. Okay, honestly, Bone Collector is the only movie I've seen so far on this list.
What the fuck? Wait, you haven't seen Magnificent Seven or Ricochet?
Not the remake of Magnificent Seven, no.
Wow, you
Ricochet
need
never.
to check it out. Two Guns? You haven't seen Two Guns?
Nope.
You need to see Two Guns tonight.
Two Guns was fun. I
Two-
mean,
Two Guns
I
was
don't
a lot
think it
of
was
fun.
like a great movie, but it was a
No,
lot
of course not. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg was having fun for the whole time. You know what I mean? He was. It was goofy Mark, not. Hey, I'm just a badass. I'm Mark Wahlberg.
Man,
It
the
was
problem
not
is
that
fun
seeing
the
those
other
movies
guys
would
still
lead to
do it.
good takes, and she only has bad takes.
Make your list. Tina.
Rowan makes a point.
The
All right,
Siege.
so
I really like The
Never saw
Siege.
this one either.
What the fuck, Tina?
Do you ever
I
find
don't think
yourself
you should be a
watching
hold of the
Siege
mouse.
and rooting for Bruce Willis's character?
Yeah,
You're like-
usually.
You're like, I don't see where Bruce Willis is wrong yet. So let's
Right?
He's making a lot of solid points.
Yeah. Unstoppable. That's a train one.
Another train one. Yeah.
Yeah, but outside door train.
No, that was good because him and Chris Pine had good chemistry in it, and
Yeah.
Dude,
It
Chris
was,
Pine
uh,
elevates every movie he's a part of.
Who was it? It was directed by Ridley, right?
was it Tony Scott? I think it was Tony Scott.
Oh, was it Tony Scott? Yeah.
Roman J. Israel is a solid movie, but I don't see why it's this high on the list compared to
No.
the others. It's a procedural, it's a law movie. It was good.
Blah
but-
blah. That's not what we want to see Denzel doing.
Didn't see this
I
one either.
stopped watching it 45 minutes in. I just could not get into this one. And this is 31 on the list. My God.
I've seen one of the bottom 20.
But it's not Ryan
Okay,
Reynolds.
this
I think
one I
Ryan
saw.
Reynolds.
True.
Oh, you saw the
Pelican
Pelican Brief?
Yes, I
Yes.
saw the Pelican Brief because it came out at the same time as the one
I
that
get it.
Sandra Bullock did with.
No,
The
you're
Net?
thinking of the net. Are you thinking of Time to
yeah.
Kill? Those were all
I'm thinking
later.
of the net.
The net.
No, there were two of them that had the same thing that came out at the same time. So maybe it wasn't.
How
Sandra Bullock,
wait?
but there
How
was-
is the net the same as Pelican Brief?
Well, you see the computer?
No. I said there was another movie that had come out about conspiracy theories and
Whoa,
stuff like that at the same
Jane.
time as the Pelican Brief.
It was.
I
2
got to
years
agree
later
with
than this
Mr.
one.
Grant Gregory at this point. What the fuck is this list?
I don't know, but I mean, Jane,
It's-
that's a take.
Are we looking at the
Tr-
training
what?
day take?
What?
That's a take.
Who? No.
No, number one, Antoine
Not happening.
Fuqua and
Opinions,
Denzel
yeah.
Washington is an amazing combination. You can't go wrong with that.
Not having it.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's a
I'm
good
checking you out on the
rewatch.
Shonen server that I haven't checked on in months.
I don't think it's the best rewatch, but as far as his performance wise, I mean, he was outstanding.
I mean, King Kong ain't got nothing on him.
King Kong
Right?
ain't got shit on me.
Alrighty, well, here's another one I've also never seen.
And there,
Oh,
I've
that
never
was
heard
the-
of this one.
I think it was the same principle at that. You remember the one with Morgan Freeman.
Oh,
where he
Hard
chains-
Lessons.
Oh yes.
Where he chains
No,
like
no.
the doors closed.
Oh, Stand by Me or Lean on Me. It's Lean on Me.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say because Stand By Me is the Stephen King movie.
Stephen King movie.
Yeah, so it's
All right,
Lean
well,
on Me.
I've never heard of this one. The Manchurian Candidate. Saw the original, never saw this.
Yeah, I knew they would put this one higher on the list since it was an indictment of the Bush administration.
I got to stop looking at the chat.
Alrighty, the next
Getting you
one
heated,
up
huh?
is another one I haven't seen.
No,
Mississippi
that one slid under the radar. It was basically like Jungle Fever, but with Indian and black as the combination. It was,
She got jungle fever. He got jungle fever.
and it didn't have that crazy ending like Jungle Fever did, which was ridiculous.
And they didn't have a catchy song. I like He Got Game.
He Got Game is great.
I
wanna
like-
give you a
it's-
strong
Is it-
biblical name.
Is this
Yeah.
like the white man can't jump?
What?
opposite?
Wait a second, what?
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 I haven't seen it. It's just basketball movie. That's all
It's
I know.
about-
So you
it-
automatically think they're going to be making fun of white people who can't jump?
I said it's another basketball movie, and that's the only other basketball movie I know.
Denzel plays the dad. They got a real
What about Space
basketball
Jam?
player
Yeah.
to
Space Jam.
Ray Allen.
Oh, sorry.
Ray
Forgot
Allen.
about that one.
Championship with the Celtics, Ray Allen, to play his son.
Okay.
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Assuming she's the remake. She's talking about the remake before everybody starts jumping on this white man can't jump was dumb. She's talking about the
She better
remake.
be.
Oh,
She
she
better
better be talking about the remake because the original was absolutely fucking phenomenal.
Oh my God, Jade.
Hold on, real quick. Has everybody on this panel seen Heathers?
Yes.
Thank you. For the love of God, thank you. Got into an argument with Slender about a movie.
She's
and I
talking
said
about
it was-
both. She's talking about both.
Oh no. Oh no.
Jane.
So the
I
thing
wanna
is,
like
maybe
you,
Jane
Jane.
just can't hear it like she can't, he couldn't hear Jimmy and what like that movie is great. How do you not like White Men Can't Jump? Was it Kadeem Hardison who threw it off for you? Because he was Dwayne Wayne. What was his name
Any
in
thoughts?
Another World? Devil in a Blue Dress is really solid, actually.
Yeah,
If you
that one's
like,
solid.
it's a good like detective movie.
Yep.
Period movie. So yeah, if
Out of Time. I like Out of Time a lot. I rewatched it not too long ago.
yeah, that one's a good one. That's the one where he's
Under the radar, kind of.
where he rewinds, right? And
No. I thought that too. No, Out of Time is where he's being set up to take the
Which
fall
is-
for a murder and shit. And he's trying to solve the crime while also
Oh,
not letting them
yeah, I
solve
thought
it
I
on
didn't
him.
See this one before, but I have.
While he's running out
holy-
of time.
Holy shit! Did Jane Theory just say New Jack City was trash? No, you need
Jane
New Jack
Theory
cops
has
to stop New
trashed-
Jack criminals.
I'm just gonna convince myself for the sake of my
I
loose
think Jane got
friendship with
hacked.
Jane Theory through Conan Exiles. I'm gonna convince myself that she's trolling us right now, and this
Jane's
is all a
been
big
hacked.
goof.
Yeah.
Look, Jane goes, look, back when black people were allowed to act in a movie.
Oh,
Ricochet's
poor Jane.
way down there,
Okay.
dude.
Man on Fire should be higher. That one was
Oh,
epic.
Yeah, Man
Yeah.
on Fire should be top 10.
That should be top
Easily.
5.
Yeah.
Because I think that's him and Tony Scott's best movie.
I agree. I'm a sucker for a lone wolf and cub kind of a story.
Yeah. I would say that it's right behind because Crimson Tide it would be right
Love
behind
Crimson
Man on
Tide.
Fire. That was Tony Scott and Denzel, so that one was classic and great. But Man on Fire is just
Okay, we're
Yeah.
friends again, Jane.
Yes, Matt, say thanks. Sorry to say, Mr. Grant Gregor, it was like 45 or
Yeah,
46.
way the fuck down there.
Yeah, I'm glad me and Grant are on the same wavelength since I jumped in the chat in the show and I was like, "Where's Ricochet? That shit better be top 10."
Inside Man was
Inside Man.
okay. I think it's way overrated.
I think
So I've only seen.
it's got the Spike Lee,
Yeah.
Obviously, I think
I'm not a
everything
big Spike Lee
is gonna
fan.
be- yeah, Malcolm X was probably going to be
Absolutely.
That's going to be a
it should
top
be.
5 for this list.
It should be.
Well, Soul Assassin, I mean, that depends on how you're ranking it. Denzel probably has never made a bad film, but is it a
Whoa.
good Denzel film?
Have you seen Carbon Copy? He's made a bad movie.
I mean, I'll give it. Okay. Oh, I mean, that was pretty high on the list. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, what's
Was
I've
next?
it
only
like-
seen two.
was Carbon
I've only
Copy
seen
on
two
this
out of
list?
30 so far.
No, Crimson Tide. Oh man, I love that movie so much.
Crimson Tide is absolutely fucking amazing.
It's the most restrained a Jerry Bruckheimer film has ever been. Does that make sense?
Still, and what's great
I mean,
about
you could feel it too. Even the
Yeah.
actors were like trying to restrain
Yes.
themselves.
it's got such
Jerry's
a good
like,
supporting cast. You got Vigo
Jerry's
in
like,
it.
3 more lines. I think we're gonna hit the magical moment.
No, Crimson Tide was actually really good.
And both of them were right, which is why the movie was
Yeah.
Now here's
They
the
were
thing.
both
Here's
right
the
about
thing.
great. Okay,
You
Navy
feel
vet
like
coming
that
up.
would never happen, but it was still a really good movie.
I feel like it was pretty realistic in the scenario that it would divide the people on that. Because look, do you really want to start World War III because of a jumbled message that didn't come through?
Okay,
But
Andy,
that's what the orders are.
I'm with Andy, and this shit better be in the top 5. Fallen is one of my favorite movies. I
love the voiceover. I
Fallen.
was going to tell you what about when I almost lost.
Yeah.
It's great. Time's on your side. Oh, bullshit. This movie is higher than Magnificent Seven and
This is
Ricochet
ridiculous.
and Virtuosity.
I guess so. Let's see.
Until Jerry Brock. Number 8.
How
What
is
the
18?
fuck? I'm legit angry.
This movie, like my entire top 10 is basically already being represented in.
I mean,
terrible.
Glory is one of my favorite movies of all time in any genre. It is fantastic. The weakest point about it is Matthew Broderick.
I actually thought
I'm
Carrie
really
Elways would have been a
curious to
better
see what
casting
makes the
for
top
Glory
10.
was
This
okay.
list is fucked.
Jane Theory is always coming. Is it bad takes?
Mid?
Mid. It's
Oh
Like that-
no.
that scene.
Oh,
when-
John Q.
Oh. We're about to get
Should I just
angry
roll
again.
past this one?
Glory's overrated. Fuck.
Oh, this is the one I was thinking of with the out of time thing, right? Deja vu. This is the one where he
This is
time
the
travels.
one. Yeah. I don't know how the fuck it is higher than fucking Glory.
Whoever made this list.
Okay,
is
so
terrible.
at some point, separate from this stream, we will have to set up time for a Denzel Washington debate.
Yeah.
We have
a
to
great
have
debate.
we
Oh,
have to devote an entire episode
it.
somewhere along the line to a debate, and Jane Theory
can-
better be here.
well, we can do one of those. We can do one of those.
I can't even spell deja vu.
But we
Cry
can do one of those
Freedom-
ranking things, with the
Cry
with the-
Freedom is a great movie, but it kind of loses its momentum now that South Africa is not really a part. It was of the moment trying to go after the South African government. And
It should
does-
be number 15, that's for sure.
This movie for Denzel shouldn't even be he had a great performance for 3 minutes in Much Ado About Nothing. He's really not in it very much at all. It's a Kenneth Branagh movie. I mean, it's
Ugh. I can
Although if
already
you-
hear the pretension in the script.
if you look
I-
all
I
the way
see-
it's Shakespeare, so it is gonna be. But
Yeah,
look at that
but-
girl on the right is Kate Beckinsale when she was 18. This
Oh,
her
was
first
fucking
movie.
Shakespeare too, and it wasn't pretentious.
Oh, look at that. I agree with
Isn't
Jane
it-
Theory again.
This is the guy from House, right? One
I
Yeah,
don't
that's-
know.
Yes,
House.
that he was
Yeah.
also in. What's the one with
This,
Robin
this should have been
Williams?
at the top of the
the
list.
teacher
This should
movie.
be like number 49 or 50.
Well, he's not even in it. It's like Antoine Fisher. He's.
I always get this one mixed.
I
Is this
agree,
one?
Andy.
I always
agree.
get this one mixed up with "You're the man now, dog."
Oh, that one was.
Antoine Fisher.
That was
it-
Finding Forrester.
Yeah, this one isn't about chess, though, is it?
I don't think
No.
this was a bad movie, but I don't think it should be this high on the list.
This was Denzel basically doing Robin Williams' role from
Goodwill Hunting.
Yep.
Yeah, but in a military setting.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Mm-mm.
I'd put it at 25, 30.
What is this?
Don't even know what this is.
Choices don't even make sense. No. Not even in the top 10. This list is
Oh
bullshit.
my god!
Okay.
in there they say a fantasy movie? Get the fuck out of here, whoever you are that did this list.
All right, top 10, guys.
Top 10.
Oh, this choice is
Of
gay.
course.
Oh, come on. That's a good line. Come on. The choice is gay. Come on. It should be fun here. Whatever.
All righty, let's see what number 9 is. The Hurricane.
Oh, no.
Never
This
saw
movie-
that
Hate
one.
put me in here, but love's gonna bust me out.
He overacted so hard in this movie.
You
It was-
overacted.
This might be his like worst performance because he was going. Every scene was I want an Oscar.
Oh, we got a
Alrighty.
super chat.
Thank you very much, Mr. Grant. What is number 1? Fences, U.S. Gangsta,
Fallen was
or
okay.
Member Remember the Titans?
Remember the Titans.
Yeah, it's gonna be number 1.
Did Jane
Right.
just say? Wait, go back to Jane saying Fallen was
Fallen was okay. I don't. Well, she
That
said,
might be the worst.
OKO. Maybe that's Japanese for excellent.
Okay. Oh!
It better be.
Yes,
I mean,
Philadelphia was a very good movie, Jane. I agree.
I don't.
It was too
think
gay
it
for
was
me.
I don't think Philadelphia was a bad movie, but
We
it
get
should
it.
even
They're
be up
dying.
there.
They
It
should have
should be,
took more aspirin.
23. We should put it.
All right, so
we get it. They're dying. They should have gone to see what Magic Johnson did.
Right?
Did not ever
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
any
You
adverse.
just got to
impact
inject
from
$400,000 directly into your bloodstream.
HIV. Did everybody remember that
Like
Magic Johnson
Goldschlager?
got AIDS from heterosexual sex? Though that was very important.
number 8, Remember the Titans.
8?
What is
Fucking
above
8?
this? Get the fuck out of here.
I've never seen it.
What?
I love
Never
that.
seen it.
Oh, him acting against Will Patton was also
Yeah.
great. Like it's when you can put Denzel with someone who can actually, stand up to his acting, and
Oh
it's so
my-
much better. Titans was
Jen is
fun.
just trying to get somebody riled up.
Right?
I think is Jane trolling. Oh
Stop
no.
it. Stop it, Jane. Stop it.
All right, what's number 7? Because this is upsetting me now. Wow. I thought this is another Ridley Scott, right?
Yes, this was a Ridley Scott one. That's why Russell Crowe was in it.
Yeah. Man, I really like this one, dude.
Yep. It was a good one. I like it a lot.
This is insane. What's number 6?
Oh, piece
What?
of shit. What? No.
I told you. Woke
It's
ship atop the list.
It's a Joel Cohen, so it's Joel and Ethan Cohen, so Cohen brothers, the guys who
It's
did.
just Cole. It's just Joel.
I know, but it's just one of them. So
So it's only half as good as any other Coen brother movie. Even Stuck on You. I don't know if that was the Coen brothers, was it?
no, that was the guys who did Me, Myself, and Irene.
Yeah, aren't they the Coens?
No, that's a
Wait, they're not the
different-
same as the ones that did the Tommy Lee Jones movie with Benicio del Toro. No, not the bad guy had a thing and he.
Are you thinking of the Fairley brothers? Yeah, that's who.
Oh,
did Stuck on
dude, I
You.
always get them mixed up because I'm like, how can they go from Stuck on You to doing what's that Tommy Lee Jones movie, dude? He's a cop. He's going after and Josh Brolin stole all the money.
Old Country.
No Country for Old Men. I thought
That's
they
the
were the
Coen
same brothers.
No, the Fairley brothers do the gross out comedy.
This makes so I'm like, how can you go from Me, Myself, and Irene to No Country for Old Men?
Like the
Book
Fairley
Eli
brothers
was
did that
way
movie
lower on the
where
list, Victor.
Fairley brothers did the movie with Gwyneth Paltrow in the fat suit. And some
Oh
other
yeah,
stuff. Shallow Hal.
that was it. All right, keep going. Nobody gives a shit about this.
This list is
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
it was
what?
a decent movie, but it shouldn't be up there.
Ooh, but it's Robert Zemeckis.
It's because he played an alcoholic. There was so much depth to it.
Is this based on like box office? Is that what they're going on here?
No, because this one fucking bombed.
Shall we see what number 4 is?
I need Jane to chat mid again because that's what Flight is.
I don't even know if Flight is mid.
This is some algorithmic fucking AI generated bullshit.
Is this designed to just piss people off? The like this? What algorithm? Like we want to generate a list that pisses people.
Just
Wait, they
the
put it as the franchise.
Wow. And it's number 4. Look, I love a good Equalizer movie, but fuck off, list.
Yeah.
You have this as number
TV
4?
show was better.
No.
The original TV show was better than.
All right, I know
And-
you're old enough to have watched that, like I am, but
Yep.
the movies are the movies are really good. So like
Yeah.
it shouldn't
I haven't
be
seen
number
any of them
4.
yet.
And
I can't do
again,
it.
Antoine.
Jane, is this
Fuqua-
your list?
Jane.
I'm starting to think Jane did this list.
It's I know Mad supports my choice that Antoine Fuqua should be directing so many more movies in Hollywood.
Love Antoine Fuqua. You know,
And
he
does all
directed
the Equalizer.
he
Cheers
directed
to the Sun.
Gangsta Paradise, the music video. That's where they first found him.
And and they should dude should be getting all sorts of action movies. He
Absolutely.
can actually direct. I mean, Tears of the Sun,
Fury.
so underrated. Fury. I mean, well, no, he didn't do Fury.
He wrote it then.
Oh, he didn't, but he didn't direct it.
Who directed it then? Is it that white boy?
Fury was David Ayer. David Ayer wrote and directed Fury.
David. See, all right, Jane won me back over with this.
For conversation just with Jane at this point.
Jane won me over on this one.
Fuqua's King Arthur movie.
Yeah,
That's the one with Clive Owen.
Yeah, that's a great fucking movie.
That is. It's actually one of the next to Excalibur. It's my favorite King Arthur movie.
Oh no.
Why do you
Andy's
hate?
right.
Why would you hate that?
They
one?
left YouTube to work for screenwriting. CJ even admitted it.
He
And
also
so was
directed Magnificent Seven, the remake. So that's another good one. The weakest link for Antoine Fuqua in the last few years was
I'll
Infinite.
give it to you. I looked it up. I
No.
was thinking of the other King Arthur movie. That's
You're thinking
almost-
of the Guy Ritchie one?
yes. I hated the Guy Ritchie one.
I appreciated it.
Was bad.
Were you
Right,
about
we
to
all know.
challenge my saying Infinite was probably the weakest link?
Yes, I was, because that movie is bananas. It makes no
yet,
sense.
not yet,
It is
that's not.
great.
But it's like Mark Wahlberg. That's the one where Mark Wahlberg is just lazily acting
Yes.
through the movie.
It is
When he's
just because how could he not, dude? They keep saying the most dumbest shit.
Like when he's doing the drug deal and he's selling them like a Japanese katana sword. It's been folded like 300 times. It's genuine. Can you just give me my meds now? Like,
You know,
He
the
doesn't
funny
wanna be
thing,
there.
I'm gonna bring up my mall ninja at this point, but the funny thing about folding steel, that's not a good thing. If you're folding steel, it's because you have a lot of impurities, and you have to keep folding it to try and get more and more of the impurities out. It means you're working with shitty materials to begin with.
Yep, that's what I was going to say. The same thing. What's number 3? I mean,
Never seen it.
I can't
At
argue with
least
that
she-
spot. Ed.
It's in a good
but
spot.
can you curve a bullet? I like that movie too, though. What was the Curve the Bullet movie with
That was Wanted. That was
Wanted? Yeah, that was such a good movie. It's weird saying that.
It was not such a good movie. It was an okay movie, but I wouldn't say it was like a really good movie.
You got
It
to
had
think, don't
the
you?
best cast for a mid movie that you would ever see.
It had a
Like,
really good cast. I'll
even
give you
Chris
that.
Pratt playing the douche coworker. It's-
Yeah.
Soul Assassin, I read a lot, so it is true. At this
Yeah,
point,
but
I
you
think
find time to watch
I-
Percy Jackson's and some bullshit.
Percy
I
Jackson
read.
and fucking Loki and
read.
shit.
You have time
I
to
read
watch
Percy
Loki. Yeah.
But yeah, of course I have time for the greats. So shall we see what number 2 is?
Oh boy, the bad takes
I-
just keep coming.
I kind of want to see after this the 2000 rom-com couples that would still be together today. After this, though,
Okay.
Malcolm X number 2. Wow, Fences
Not
is going to be
surprised.
number 1, isn't it?
It
I'm going to
is.
tell you that's what it's going to be, and it's going to be because was it Viola Davis who played his wife in it? I guarantee the first couple lines are going to talk about her too
About to happen.
on a Denzel list.
Yeah, I hope that we talked about Percy Jackson earlier, Jane. The new series coming out on Disney Plus. I hope it's going to be good.
Did we talk about how
I'm glad
Alexander
Malcolm X is number
Daddario
2, because now you can be as mad about this list as the rest of us.
So shall we reveal the number 1 movie?
Shit, motherfuckers.
God damn, dude. What the hell? Can we need something a breath mint of list. Can we get the 2000 palate cleanser of the rom-com couples that would still be together today? Because I'm actually curious.
Take great the list of was.
Finally, Jane Theory's coming back in solid at the end. Yes.
Trauma porn wins again. But seriously, can we click on that 2000?
Oh, I'm sorry. This one here? Sure.
Yeah.
No worries.
I'm excited. I hope the couple from Fever Pitch made it. Just gotta click on. There we go.
How many? Do you want to guess how many Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore
from the 2000s? Oh shit! I don't think Fever Pitch was 2000. I think it was 98.
Babyface Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, is that from the one where he had to pretend to marry?
Yep.
Yeah, Proposal. Yep. That was good. I like that one. That's when Betty.
Proposal and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days in the picture.
I don't know what that one.
Shall we start?
The Army Hammer classic car video. No, send it to me, brother. Yeah, let's do this.
I don't think Army Hammer's going to be in any of these.
Man, he's so good though, dude. I loved him in the Spy from Uncle, or the Man from Uncle. Yeah. See, the Holiday. Get the fuck out of here. Skip to number 9. I'm already upset.
The Holiday would be the other couple anyway. The Jack Black and the English.
It's a wannabe Love Actually.
It only has 2 couples.
I don't remember it. I may be thinking of New Year Day.
Of course.
No, this is the one where they do like a swap with their, like, Cameron Diaz goes to vacation in England and the girl goes to vacation in Los Angeles.
Bride of Slender's right.
Airbnb.
Movie. I've seen this one.
I mean, I don't disagree with Bride of Slender on that.
It's a fantastic movie that did not get enough fucking love.
It was good. It was
Fatal
good.
Attraction.
Shall we see the next one?
Shut up! Who made this list?
Dude,
Nobody cares about this.
And the 3rd movie just came out.
Yeah, we know they're still together, dum because there's a 3rd movie.
All right, scroll to the next one. What do we got?
Terrible list. These lists are shit.
Wow.
Oh, this is the How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
He's too good for her.
I've seen 3 out of 3 movies.
I wonder if Failure to Launch made it on here.
I mean,
I feel like we found Bad Takes genre here. She's seen every one of these movies so far.
Go figure.
Haven't seen Glory or Virtuosity, but I've seen How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Glory was one of the 5 Denzel movies I've seen.
Get out of here. 10 Days is mid. Yeah.
I bet.
Stop trolling us, Jane Theory.
Is it going to be the Bridesmaid movie with the girl from Grey's Anatomy? Was the 100 Dresses?
Oh, no. 1,000 Dresses? No.
Wait, Tina, what was the name of the movie?
It was I thought it was 60 something or 70 something dresses. It was less than 100.
Oh, I thought it was. Wait, I may be thinking of salad dressing.
Okay, before we continue on the list here, right? I want to go back to that comment. Victor Fontaine, I will probably go 0 out of 10 on seeing any of these.
You say this, but The Proposal was actually really funny. I really liked it.
Here's the thing. I enjoy some of these movies, and if you're going 0 out of 10, you need to hang out.
27 Dresses. That's what it was.
27 Dresses, not 1,000 Island. That's Ranch.
We've all watched movies like this with our significant other at some point.
Oh yeah.
I actually enjoyed The Proposal.
How do you think she lost her privilege to picking movies?
Well, I feel like Shredder one night was like, "How about we don't watch Neil Breen again?" And she was just like, "You are banned from making these choices ever again."
I did like The Proposal.
Ooh, 10 Things I Hate About You. That's a really good one.
Oh yeah, when she's crying at the end, giving her little poem speech. She's like, "But I thought I can't do it."
I don't think it came out before. I think it came out before 2000 though.
Do you know we've got so much Oscar-nominated talent in that movie who was playing.
Right.
Like you got was it Joseph Gordon-Levitt just
Yep.
playing the douchey like brother trying to get a date.
No, he wasn't a douche. He was really sweet.
Well, I mean, he was basically trying to like. Well,
He
paid
was just
Heath
trying to
Ledger-
overcome an obstacle.
He paid Heath Ledger to seduce and date. The other-
Right,
the
so
older
that he
sister.
could have sex with her younger sister. Yes. When you say it in that tone, it sounds bad.
I suppose.
Oh, 40 days, 40 nights, yeah. Taming of the Shrew. I don't know. Are we going to go on to number 6?
I'm just waiting for you.
We weren't even talking about the proposal. Oh, there's your 27 dresses.
I told you that shit was going to be on there.
I hate her.
Well, there was no way it wasn't going to be.
Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah.
Before we do the top 5, this is all the 2000s. So romantic comedies from the 2000s. We're going to also have The Notebook.
Ooh,
no, wait, we
Faithful
know
Findings.
they died. So
Yeah, that's a
never
good
mind.
call. Faithful Findings should be on this list somewhere. I bet they're still together.
Is that the Neil Breen one?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the one where they were best friends. It was the most grounded of the Neil Breen movies.
Dude, you know what should be on here? Night at the Roxbury.
Oh, Wedding Singer. Yeah. What's number 5?
It's going to be Serendipity.
Skip.
love
Don't give a
this
fuck.
movie.
Skip.
Oh, it's because it's set in Chicago too, so Tina's gonna love this.
Skip.
It's not because it's not because it's set in Chicago. It's because of the leading man.
See, I loved John Cusack before social media when I found out his politics.
Yeah, and that is
Oh, what
that
is his
the
politics?
exact thing right there. My wife loves John Cusack. Everybody loves John Cusack.
You know who doesn't love John Cusack?
You?
Well, no, I don't care. I take them either way. But
Right.
fucking Machete.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they asked. Why can't
Well,
I
you
remember?
said John Cusack
Danny
was
Trejo.
scary, right?
Yeah. Danny
Danny
Trejo said that they asked him, like, who's the biggest badass in Hollywood that you've met? He goes,
Oh,
yeah. John Cusack. He has because something behind his eyes, man.
He's got dead eyes. The way
Yeah.
he looks at you, there's no feeling there. You are nothing to him.
We should rank the best John Cusack movie.
No, we should
I
not.
mean-
Number 4?
I'll be a
Julia
part of that.
Roberts is getting robbed because by making in the 2000s, like all her best work is getting like kept out from doing it.
Number 3?
Definitely, maybe.
What? I don't even
that
know
was the
this
one.
movie.
Definitely, maybe is where Ryan Reynolds is telling his daughter the story of how he met
Yes.
his.
But he
her
skips
mother,
all the Van Wilder years.
Like,
and he.
like
but
How
there's
I Met
three.
Your Mother?
But there's 3
Ugh.
possible girls that it could have been,
Yeah.
and so he doesn't tell,
This one
and
was
then it's
so
revealed
good.
it's Isla Fisher is the love interest that he ends up with.
Okay, lame. Moving on.
She's fucking crazy, dude. She has those crazy eyes.
Well, that's why she was great in the Wedding Crashers because
Yeah.
she was playing the crazy. And look, there's
Confessions
Isla
of a
Fisher.
shopaholic.
I
My
am
wife-
apparently out of touch with.
I can tell you right now, this one is
Rom-coms
like my
right
wife
now.
read those books. She loved them. She thought the movie was terrible as an adaptation. And the whole point of this movie is that this lady runs up massive amounts of debt shopping constantly. And because she romantically gets the rich
so
guy to
she's a
fall in love
woman.
with her. Yeah, but she gets bailed out because the rich guy just falls in love with her and she gets money.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's
no
a-
one has
that's
seen
a
this. What's
strong
number 2?
moral to be
I
taught.
actually had to go to the theater to see this after I
Oh my
wasn't even
God.
working at a theater anymore because my wife wanted to see it so bad.
This one was amazing.
This one actually kind of makes sense.
I'm trying to go
Uh,
get my husband, y'all. I'll be right back. That's what.
Oh,
when
you
she was
got a
talking to the
baby
bar.
and a
I don't think I've
bar.
seen this, so
You know, you couldn't make it now because there's the part where they do the Civil War reenactment and all of her family is on the Confederate side. So it's got Remo Williams as her dad, which was fantastic. You guys have seen Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins from the 1980s?
Wait, where did Brahma go?
Brahma had to step away, but I do like his comment.
Familial emergency. All right, so
They're
is he
being
ready for
cool.
number 1? Are we ready? Any guesses?
Oh, going on 30. 13 going on 30 is my bet. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Because this seemed appropriate.
She went back in
this-
time and altered history so she could have her boyfriend.
Dude,
That was great.
I may have changed my mind at some point, but as a result of recent political strife, I fucking hate that guy
Mark
and
Ruffalo.
everything he's
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Wait, for
Yeah.
real?
Yeah, he can never shut his mouth.
Yeah, no, I'm not a Mark Ruffalo fan at all.
I watched Zodiac the other day. He was in that.
Yeah, that's a good changeover from 13 going on 30.
Yeah. Well, that list was garbage.
Very
What's the
ridiculous.
next topic?
All right, let's see.
How did no
Are
Adam
we
Sandler
done?
movie make that list? I mean, I
I
feel
think
like
we've gone over all the topics already.
Oh, well, then let's do 10
we
westerns.
got-
Yeah.
10 westerns or 10 great movies you probably thought were directed by Alfred Hitchcock.
No, those are all going to be old shit nobody remembers.
I would
Okay.
rather do Alfred Hitchcock than westerns, but if you guys are doing westerns, I'll just step away for a minute. I'll be back.
Yeah.
All right,
Ooh.
sounds good. We will pull up our.
Now let's do
westerns.
the Alfred.
Kick your.
No,
ass.
no, that one. Wait, what does that say? Is the most exciting Predator movie for 20 years?
Prey
Whatever.
2.
Yeah, Prey 2. But all right,
What?
so you wanted
Yeah,
westerns.
yeah. Let's do the
which are
western one.
preferred.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So
I mean, every movie western made.
Oh, the
like,
Searchers, man.
How the fuck are you going to criticize the Searchers? It is the greatest western ever made.
Oh, it's
Oh,
because they
because-
destroyed Native Americans?
Because it had bad Native Americans. It wasn't saying all Native Americans were bad. Watch the goddamn movie.
I see Mr. Bojan's interested in the westerns. So this one he's paying attention to. Alrighty, so How the West Was Won, number 9. And
That looks
why
like
are we afraid of it?
what's his name?
How the
dude?
West Was Won was shot in Super CinemaScope, which was. Did you guys ever know about that whole thing?
Of course.
It's crazy. They took 3 movie screens and put them together to make a super widescreen movie.
Yeah.
Which is why if you watch these movies now on Blu-ray, it actually has like a fisheye effect because it's super wide and actually almost looks like it's curving. They shot it, but the way they shot it is actually they had 3 cameras shooting the scenes at once.
I don't think this is the top 10 westerns for those that are like, ooh, Unforgiven better be in the top 3. I don't think this is. I think
No,
this
this
is,
is-
No, it's not
saying-
yet.
These are saying these are terribly inaccurate westerns.
Wait, is that what it said? I thought it was
Oh,
criticized
no, I
for
thought it was.
being.
I thought
Yeah.
it was criticized because they were too realistic.
Yeah, for their accuracy in realism.
Oh no.
Oh,
Or criticized for historical inaccuracies and portrayals. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's saying that
So
they're
it-
not actually accurate.
Oh, well,
Ah,
that's
ah.
dumb.
See how the
Alright.
West was. Well, yeah, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's a spaghetti western. It's going to be the least accurate of any.
Yeah.
Of them.
Exactly. Next one. Little,
Little
Big Man.
So that's the
Never
one,
heard of
Little
it.
Bighorn. That I believe that's what's his name, Dustin Hoffman. In that, it was a movie.
He looks
where
like, I guess that's why he looks like Mumbles.
Yeah, so he's supposed to be
a
playing
deep
like
cut.
the last survivor of the cavalry, and
Yeah.
telling the story.
Oh,
So it was noted because at the time it was John Wayne's like most hated western because he didn't like that it portrayed the Union the governmental cavalry under Custer as being so evil and bad. So
Well, Custer was an idiot.
he was a terrible general.
You ready for number 6?
Yeah. What?
Yes. Yep.
This movie is so good. It
It's
for whatever
good,
reason,
but it's-
the pacing of it works, even though it's fucking
So long and drawn out.
yes, but the pacing works with it somehow. It's crazy.
Costner did so many loving, lingering shots as the director. Like it would just like the camera would just set on something and just let it go. It was very indulgent as a filmmaker.
It makes zero sense. It didn't have to make sense, Jane. It made sense with our hearts.
Like when he was riding out in front of the Confederate line
Yeah.
back and forth, and he didn't get shot.
Yeah, because his heart protected him.
All right, number 5.
Oh, come on. How is this one? This
Oh, for reinforcing the glorification of violence and gunslinging.
I think they didn't watch this movie because this
I
movie
don't.
has a completely opposite message. The whole movie is about how this is an endless path of self-destructive
Yeah.
behavior that doesn't work for anyone. Nobody gets a good life out of it.
Scroll up. I want to see what this dumb has said.
Although Unforgiven is yet another critically acclaimed movie on the list, the movie has received some criticism from historians for reinforcing the glorification of violence and gunslinging. Film scholar and author David Lusted agreed that while Unforgiven tried to deconstruct the Westerns, the movie didn't escape them. The movie followed the same arc of serving justice to every killer in town by indulging in gruesome killings. They
Do
missed
they
the
not?
point of
They,
this
they
movie.
really didn't watch the movie at all, because there's the whole point about how everybody who is trying to live that lifestyle gets it's it's so terrible.
Next.
Okay, well, yeah, this
What?
is a
Sam
ridiculous.
Raimi has never made a inaccurate movie ever.
This one is I mean, I enjoy it. It's ridiculously over the top on
Yeah,
purpose.
Sam Raimi.
I mean, if I guess Posse's probably going to be on the list too.
It has
the
been
firearms
criticized by
used in the
gun.
field are not Eric. Well, I mean, if they're wrong, they're wrong. I mean,
But
no one cares
this is
because this
how
movie
is this
is
higher
silly.
on the list than it didn't depict the Native Americans the correct way. It didn't do that. But this one, like, it was just too silly. Got to make it to number 4.
Wait, no, but Jane's not. This isn't the top 10 westerns, Jane. This is like the most inaccurate westerns.
Yeah.
And Tombstone, actually, Tombstone still could be number 1 on the
True.
list.
True.
I saw
Because
that. I
they
think Back to
definitely
the Future
glorified a
number
lot.
1.
How dare you?
What are they talking about? This one was actually fairly accurate.
Well,
misrepresented key event aspects of the event, like the depiction of Davy Crockett and William
well,
Travis.
no, hold on. No, hold on. Those two things are the same. You can't say the movie misrepresented the key aspects of the event and then say like the depictions of Davy Crockett and William Travis aren't events, motherfucker. Those are people. Yeah. You can, depict them incorrectly, but you can't say that by them being depicted incorrectly, that means that these events weren't accurate.
The 2004 Alamo movie is actually pretty accurate. Now, if you wanted to put an Alamo movie on the list for being inaccurate, it'd be the John Wayne one from the 60s, where he's basically, I'm John Wayne, and I'll just throw a coonskin cap on. Now I'm Davy Crockett. And they got Daniel Boone in there, and that one where they took a lot of liberties, but this one it's historically appropriate firearms. It's historically appropriate clothing. Even the guys from Tennessee wearing those silly top hats. Like this is I don't understand what they're saying is inaccurate. They didn't try to portray Davy Crockett as a good guy. They made it very clear that he was there trying to advance his political agenda, that he was a former congressman that had lost election, and so he went to Texas so he could be in on the ground floor.
Yeah, but maybe we watched different movies than these.
Yeah, I don't know. I've watched YouTube videos from historians who judge that, who talk about specifically the Alamo being one of the better ones that has come out.
Yeah. What's next?
Hey, I just got back. I gotta say, when you're making an argument, it is always a lot stronger when you start it with "I've watched YouTube videos."
Hey, wait a minute! I'm on YouTube.
I knew this was going to be.
What's so accurate? It's really good. It's a good movie. Okay, the third act goes a little cuckoo bananas, but sure. But I mean, I don't care for this at all.
Shall we see the number 1 inaccurate Western?
I mean,
Drum
sure.
roll, please.
Oh, this one I agree. Yeah.
I mean, a dude surviving a bear rape is pretty inaccurate.
Well, so I know that I actually knew the whole story of the dude, and it's way crazier than what the movie ever did. The actual story of this dude, he didn't have a son. Number 1, that was all made up for the movie. So actually, this one I do agree with. Yeah, he didn't have a son. He didn't go back.
Sorry, what did we say?
This one's legit.
There were some fictional characters like the son they mentioned.
Yep.
There were elements that didn't follow historical accuracy, from the character motivations to climactic events, to create a more engaging but less accurate.
Well, that's where
that was real.
I'll lean on the line from the man who shot Liberty Valance, which is like when you've got a choice between printing the legend or printing the truth, you print the legend. So when you're making a movie, you make the movie. You don't.
Well, like my granddaddy always said, don't ever let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Exactly.
But
my
he
grandfather
never
said that.
You know, I'd like to point out that when people had a problem with the Woman King and its historical inaccuracies, people got told to shut up about it. So I don't know.
Well, these are the people to blame for this horrible list.
Sources: The Guardian, Journal Open Edition, and I don't even know.
Yeah, he was adopted by a tribe, so it wasn't that they were saying that he was Native American. He was adopted, and he was cuckoo bananas.
So, Matt, what is your favorite Western then?
Ooh, oh man,
No Country for Old Men.
No, that's not a Western. Well, it's a neo-Western, if anything. Either 1960s Magnificent Seven, Sons of Katie Elder.
Oh, Sons of Katie Elder is a good choice. Good one.
Yeah.
And which was remade into Three Brothers, and people
Rio
don't
Bravo
like or El Dorado. They're the same.
El Dorado. Yeah. I like both of them though. I think I like El Dorado better. And Old Henry.
I love Old Henry.
Definitely
So
up there.
Good. I thought you were going to bring it, as long as you didn't break out Young Guns 2, although that one is.
No,
good.
I didn't like Young Guns 2 as much as the first one.
The soundtrack was better. So
was it?
Got Bon Jovi to come in there. Oh wait, Tina, did you actually find a greatest one ranked?
Yes, it was from earlier this month, but it is.
Oh, it's by Collider, so this is legit.
Are they going to put Django Unchained on there? I feel like that's okay.
Probably. So we will pick up with this one. Shane from 1953.
I
Shane's
get why
good.
it's here.
It's one of those ones where it's one of the very critically acclaimed, but it was good. And then there's the debate if he's dead or not.
Ooh,
Is
True
Shane
Grit.
dead?
Sorry, the True Grit remake is really fucking good. I know everybody loves, the John Wayne, the Duke, and his rooster, but man, that remake, I think that it separated itself enough from the original movie, also by basing it more on the book, that it's an entirely different.
Well, I think, and Matt Damon's performance in it is way better than as a supporting character versus what John Wayne got out.
Westerns aren't really my thing, but you know which one I really did like? Was Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick's not bad. Mel Gibson
I thoroughly enjoyed Maverick.
Oh, see, there's True Grit there.
I can respect that one being on the list.
The Shootist, by the way, is one of my favorite John Wayne movies. I would love a remake, not in this time period, not on this timeline, but another timeline where movies were normal, because I think it would do with a more serious grip to it, and without Ron Howard as a kid.
Yeah, I think Ron Howard, because you could see what they were trying to do with that whole storyline about with John Wayne as the old gunslinger trying to teach Ron Howard not to do that. Like you're not, but Ron Howard just couldn't quite bring that whole, like, a young Jim Caviezel in that role, like, would have been exactly who you wanted for that kind of, like, Frequency era Jim Caviezel in that spot would have been fantastic.
But 19 seems a little low for True Grit.
Well, we got to see what comes above it.
Yeah.
All right, so it's definitely too low now.
Wow.
Do we even need to comment on this one?
No, this is a piece of shit choice. Don't even bother.
No comment.
This one is
I like 310 to Yuma.
This one is awesome.
That one is really good. Fucking Russell Crowe as a bad guy is the best. And as a Roman priest.
And he's so likable as this bad guy. Like, you genuinely just can't help but like him, to the point. And what is really amazing about this movie? It's
Oh,
from
Jane.
It's from 2007, so I'm not going to worry about a spoiler. But the end sequence when his guys get him finally out, but they go too far,
Yep.
and he's like, "What else was I going to do?" And he just like takes him out, and he's like, basically because I respected Christian Bale. He was a good guy.
It has Ben Foster in it too, right? I love Ben Foster. I think he's so underrated.
Ben Foster I swear he was playing it like he was like homosexually obsessed with Russell Crowe's character. Next time you watch
okay
it,
with it,
think
yeah.
about that and realize that it seems like he's like, you love him. You really love him, don't you?
But I think Ben Foster is a great actor, though. I like him in so many things. Yeah.
He was even good as the like schlubby neighbor in the Punisher with Thomas Jane.
Yes. All right.
But
What's the next one?
Yuma is fantastic, and everybody should watch it.
Oh boy. Come on now, 16. This is just iconic. This sets up everything.
And just the people in it alone, even if it would have been a shit movie, it was fantastic.
Oh yeah, Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson, Yul Brynner. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it's Yul Brynner is definitely the best in that. Like, he's underrated. Like he's another one of those guys who just captures the screen when he's on it.
Yep. I even liked him in Westworld.
Like when you watch the 10 Commandments, like when he's playing the Pharaoh, he actually dominates Charlton Heston. It's weird. But yeah, and I love that in Westworld he's basically playing his character from the Magnificent Seven.
Yes. It's great.
They're trying to be they're so subtle they even got him the same damn hat.
Yep. Very subtle.
We ready for the 15?
Yep.
Oh, that's a good one. It's one of the it's what's launched John Wayne's career. It's a John Ford. It's one of those 1939, maybe the greatest classic cinema year that's ever happened, like that ever was, because it's got so many iconic movies. Stagecoach has been remade like 3 or 4 times since, but this one is still the one with the best performances, where especially John Wayne as the kid, Ringo Kid, the young gunslinger. He's basically playing Billy the Kid, and it's really good. It's just perfect.
It was L. Ron Hubbard's idea for them to get out of the stagecoach, because originally the movie was just all going to take place in the stagecoach.
Possibly. He was probably trying to recruit them for Scientology back then too. He's like, dude,
no,
have you ever seen your thetans levels before?
John Wayne, come up with this e-meter.
It'll help you defeat the communists.
That may not be accurate, but I feel like it is. All right, I'll give you this one. I like Two Mules for Sister Sarah, though. I think that's one of his.
What about High Plains Drifter? I kind of like that one.
Hang 'em High. Where they didn't hang him high enough.
Was Outlaw Josie Wales the one with the Gatling gun?
No. I think that was it?
Where he's got basically PTSD from the Union using Gatling guns against him.
Alrighty, the next one is A Fistful of Dollars. Yes. A classic.
Too inaccurate for my liking.
The damn spaghetti westerns.
It felt like everybody was speaking in their own language and then dubbed over.
Except for Clint Eastwood.
It's actually a true thing. They would just let all the actors, even though they all spoke different languages, do the lines in, and nobody knew what anyone else was saying.
I love that when Tarantino was making fun of it in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, when he had Leonardo go over there to make the cheesy spaghetti westerns.
All right, and the next one, The Searchers.
All right, Searchers should be
according to
way
the other
higher.
list, it was inaccurate.
12.
Searchers is the greatest western of all time.
It says no. There's so much nonsense I've said in the past 5 minutes. I have no idea what he's referring to.
But High Noon, High Noon's classic. You can't. I mean, it's good. What's great about it is the story about the town just not supporting the guy. He has to do it on his own, and then he just quits at the end. He's like, "F you guys, I'm gone."
Dude, I'm getting very curious as to what made the top 10, though.
Searchers
Right?
is okay. Jane.
I kind of get that.
No, this one should be below the Magnificent Seven.
Agreed.
How did this? Ah,
All right, okay, I'm cool with this one. This is like
Yeah,
Rio
seems
Bravo.
about
Like
right.
Searchers is the better movie, but Rio Bravo is the more fun movie, right? You can rewatch Rio Bravo
Dude,
more.
Wild
often.
Wild West shouldn't even be on this list.
how dare you? None of these other movies have their own theme song. Well, I guess the Magnificent Seven do. 777.
Well, Rio Bravo, you got Ricky Nelson right there. That's why they gave the singing scene in it because if you got Ricky Nelson, you're going to have him singing.
Exactly. Of course.
All right, what's next?
Gay. That one's gay.
Dreamy.
It's
Yeah,
good,
it's
but
West,
it's
a dreamy
not.
movie.
Right.
It's not really. It
No.
shouldn't be on the list.
Why does he look like Matthew McConaughey there?
He really does.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's funny.
Yeah,
What?
Man, Child Rebalance. That's classic.
I think some of these made this list from fucking rep.
Uh-huh.
I mean, have you've seen it, right? You know it's good.
Moving on.
Yep.
All right.
It's all right.
Don't want to have an argument because it's another John Ford classic, but whatever.
Okay.
So what do we think of for a few dollars
Sure.
more?
I mean, they've already fucked up so much. I don't even know what to expect in top 5. Some boomer made this list.
The Treasure of Sierra Madre. That's not even a goddamn western.
That's not a western.
Oh,
I
we
know
are-
because this never came on the Western Channel.
This is like they're going to try to get the gold. Like, I mean, that's the badges. We don't need no stinking badges movie.
I mean, I agree with Rogue Thinker. Anything with Clint should be there, but I feel like the things with Clint should be higher on
I mean,
this
you
list.
say that till you see movies like Anyway but Loose and realize that Clint, you did do movies with an orangutan. So like,
Whoa.
that is
Wow.
super high. That is recency.
I put
and
that at like
Tarantino.
8 or 9 tops.
I mean, look, I like the movie.
I do too.
I don't like it number 4 like it.
No,
I don't see how this one would rate higher than the True Grit remake at
No,
all.
No.
no. This shouldn't beat 310 to Yuma, if I'm honest.
No, it
No.
shouldn't.
What's next? Django shouldn't be on this list at all.
Okay, I can live with Unforgiven at number 3.
Unforgiven. Okay.
Oh, it depends on what's at number 2 and number 1.
Have
Yeah.
we
I
seen
don't think I've ever
Tombstone yet?
seen Unforgiven.
No.
No, Tombstone.
Tombstone
if
has
it's
to be 1 or 2.
1 or 2. Yeah,
It better be.
Yeah.
I think it should be number 1 probably.
I
based on
think
the
it's
way
going to be
this
number
list is
2.
going.
Number 1's going to be some fucking
Gay Cowboys.
Right,
Brooklyn.
no.
It's gonna be,
Brokeback
number 1 is
Mountain.
Brokeback.
Brokeback Mountain's going to be number 1.
Okay, so the list could win us back over is what we're saying. Let's see how they finish.
What?
Sergio Leone's classic Once Upon a Time. Yeah, it's
Oh.
it's
Henry
his
Fonda.
epic one. I mean, it's probably the best movie Sergio Leone made of the westerns that he did, but I don't think it would need to rank number 2.
All right, what's number 1? It has to be Tombstone. What the fuck?
Oh, no.
Tombstone didn't even make the goddamn list? Get the fuck out of here, Collider. No wonder you're not on YouTube anymore, you dumb fucks.
Why do we keep looking at these lists? They're all terrible.
It's to get mad angry.
Oh no. Andy asked for one more list, so I brought up one more list. So
Wow. That is insane. Unsub. How are we getting blamed for their list?
We didn't do like we all said Tombstone should be number 1. Don't at me, bro.
Oh
all right,
man.
well we can pretend these lists do not exist. So
I'm hungry.
Alrighty. Well, speaking of being hungry, why don't you tell us what you got going on, Mr.
Oh, I have
Mad, and we
nothing
can
going
head
on.
out.
I got nothing going
Nothing.
on.
Nothing. Not on
Mm-mm.
any streams. Don't hang out with anybody.
Mm-mm.
Alrighty.
Damn,
Alrighty.
that's messed up, Matt.
What?
We do all sorts of stuff with you. I'm not doing it with you because I'm your friend. I thought you were making content.
Oh, that hurts. I thought we were just hanging out. Never mind. I guess I will be doing stuff.
I figure that it was just us hanging out because there's so many not released yet.
I mean, yeah, you are way behind on your catalog.
Yeah.
Ridiculous shit we've been doing.
Yeah, I feel bad because some of those movies, oh boy.
They're just not going to make it.
Yeah, I haven't been streaming Conan, or I haven't been streaming anything. It's my new TV's fault. I'd rather.
Well,
I feel like it was the
on
Giants'
the Conan
fault
front,
getting
I
beat
have
40 to
been
nothing.
looking for new games for us to play. So
Yeah.
I may have some suggestions. in the
I'm here to hear for it after I get my new prescription,
future.
which will be next week.
Who the Cowboys got tomorrow?
Oh, you know what? Thank you for bringing that up, Chad. We haven't actually talked about this, have we?
Damn it. Why?
I guess to let everybody know, Chad is a Giants fan. The New
They
York
are
Giants.
Terrible this season.
I
Terrible.
so happen to be a Cowboys fan. And before the first game, it was the first game of the season, right?
Yes, it was the Sunday night game. It didn't end well at all.
So this is how it started for us. Let's see here. What did you say? Oh yeah.
You're
how
going
did
to
you
the chats. Going to the chat.
let's see here. Let's see. What was inappropriate? Oh, here we go. Nope, that was stuff about that. Okay, yeah. So all I sent
about the Exorcist ad.
all I sent was a little clip going, "It's gonna be that type of night," and it's Cowboys doing shit, and he's like, "Ha ha ha! I saw Dak wearing his very colorful suit jacket walking in. It will look great when he's answering questions about losing tonight." That was Chad, if you couldn't tell.
You had too much inflection.
Yeah, I think so. And then Chad gets talking shit, and then it gets quieter, and then
I'll be honest. I don't think I avoided in sending messages.
and then something about casual racism. I don't even know what we were talking about there. Anyway, but yes, so the score was, I don't remember. What was the end of that?
40 to nothing is what it ended.
Oh, 40 to nothing. That's right. That's what it was. 40 to nothing. Oh boy.
Yep. And then on Thursday, the 49ers also beat the Giants down pretty solid. I'm really looking forward to all these primetime games that we have. Oh, awesome. With their grocery
with Dobbs.
store.
Hey, what happened to Kyler Murphy?
Oh, he's still on the PUP list from his injury last year.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he prestiged too many times in Call of Duty, and he really hurt his thumb. By the way, Tina, what is with the Bears getting stuff stolen out of Soldier Field?
Oh my god, that story was awesome, and they just barreled right through the gate.
Did you see that story, man?
What?
Some guys just drove right through the security fence and stole $100,000 worth of football equipment from Soldier Field.
It was awesome.
Listen, the Bears aren't what they used to be, and they probably never will be again.
Did we confirm if the defensive coordinator was raided by the FBI due to CP content, or if it was something else?
What is happening in Chicago?
I don't know.
Because he resigned after being raided by the FBI.
Chicago is a lively place, I tell you.
Hey, Andrew, I remember Kevin Costner's Wyatt Earp movie.
Yeah,
poor Dennis Quaid.
It was 3 hours long.
Of course it was. It was Kevin Costner.
If that movie had come out a year before Tombstone, it probably would have been very well regarded.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid. They're like, man, Dennis Quaid did such a great job as Doc Holliday.
But then it came out after Tombstone, so everybody was like, "What the hell is are you doing, Dennis Quaid?" I saw Val Kilmer just own this role.
Oh, one of the most fucking iconic roles in westerns ever.
Wow, Johnny Ringo.
Anyway, yeah, so that's it for me. I guess that's it. Giants suck. Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl. That's about it.
All right, Slender and
Oh.
Chad.
See how there was
who's-
no argument?
I
I'll
didn't want to
just
burst
say-
your bubble, but it's okay.
I'll just say, Jane Theory threw out some suggestions. Dead by Daylight, Sons of the Forest. Sons of the Forest is definitely a possibility. I would love to do Dead by Daylight, but I don't think Matt has the.
How
I
dare
don't-
you?
I don't think he has the fortitude to play
How
Dead
dare
by
you.
Daylight with us.
I could play Dead by Daylight. What's it? What was it about?
Um,
Non-scary things?
No, it's exactly scary things. It's I believe Dead by Daylight is a 4v1 where there are 4 survivors and one person plays the killer. The killer
Yep.
could be anyone from Freddy Krueger to Jason to an alien to like there's lots of different killers to
Oh
choose
no! Look at that! It's not available on my system. We'll have to find something else.
from. Sons of the Forest might be the same issue, but I'll try and convince him to play it with us without telling him what it's about.
Wait a second. NSYNC is going to be the Super Bowl halftime show?
Oh my god, dude! Do you want to talk about me orgasming during a Super Bowl?
Stop talking about
A
football.
Super Bowl with the Cowboys and NSYNC? Get the fuck out of here, bro!
Oh, you're
I think
killing
it's
me. You're killing me.
isn't NSYNC about to go on tour again? I think that's why they're.
Oh, I'm there. Are you kidding me?
Has Justin Timberlake hit that point in his solo career where he doesn't have anything
What
going on?
career?
So is their reunion tour called Syncing Up?
Or
That'd be
resync?
funny.
Oh, I know that the Trolls movie that's coming out is supposed to have some like an NSYNC.
I hope they do a song. NSYNC's back. Fuck you. Kind of like a fuck you to the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, I
boy.
got.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys got it. It was pretty subtle.
All right, let's wrap this up. I think we need to wrap this
Hell
up.
yeah.
All right.
Why does
well,
talking anything about sports always make you feel so like scared, Slender? You're like
I hate sports.
it just
Well,
Sports
like,
hate you.
the way
Well,
you
well-
get when we talk about sports is the way Mad gets in a horror game. It's just like
I am that afraid of sports.
Hell yeah, Jane. We talking O Town. We talking All for One.
98 degrees.
98 Degrees. Hell yeah.
All right.
No.
what
I
about
don't
Boyz
like
II Men?
K-pop. No.
Boyz II Men
Boyz
is
II Men.
so-
I don't even know if you can count it as a.
Belle Biv DeVoe.
No, you can't count either one of them as a boy group.
What
Why
about
not?
Beastie
They do
Boys?
the same thing.
No, but
Does
they have
Boyz-
rhythm.
I mean, Boys to Men does the same thing as they. In fact,
Blink
they went on tour.
182. I'm out of
That's-
here. I'm gone.
Yeah, let's wrap
This
it.
is getting
We're
ridiculous.
done. It's over.
Hopefully,
Alrighty.
thank God Slender doesn't have the option to hit the button. Would have been over like
I've tried a couple times.
Blackstreet.
Well,
Man.
Thanks everybody for coming out.
Oh, New
tonight.
Kids on the
Thanks
Block for
again
sure.
for the super chats. We really.
I have the right
appreciate it.
stuff.
Oh my God.
baby.
Hopefully Scott will be back on the mend and ready
The
to
right
stream on Monday
stuff.
night for our spork of Ice and Fire chat. So please look out for that. And
Oh shit, Jane, no DeVoe family.
see y'all
Really?
later.
And it is a reminder, I've been here when it was glory hole days.
How
I've been here when it
Dare
wasn't.
you?
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.